main characters is non-binary. So LGBTQ plus representation, I love that. So got some book now, so let's open it up together. Nobody else can write how she writes because she writes in her own voice, if you know what I mean. One of my goals for so the new year is to diversify my reads, and I'm not somebody who normally steps out of their comfort zone, but I have realized that reading out of your comfort zone sometimes is so fun. So I really want to diversify my reads and give authors and different genres a chance before I just discredit it. So this year, one of my goals that I want to do is to read diversely through all aspects. So queer, black, colored, not just black, but colored authors, queer authors, books about queer people, different genres like horror, literary fiction, general fiction, historical fiction, regular fiction, male authors. Like, I want to give all different books a chance. So I am picking up Where the Wildflowers Grow by Tara Shelton Harris. This book, I seen it on Instagram. The bookstore near me posted when this released a couple days ago, and it was the hardcover. I really wanted to get the hardcover, but I wanted the book that day, and $30 for a book is crazy for me because I am not somebody with a crap ton of money. So I did want this book. I wanted it bad, and they had it at Books A Million for a lot cheaper. And so I picked it up and I started it that night. Before I even went and got it, I took the sample from Kindle and read the prologue. So good. And then I read the first chapter yesterday, and it was just so many things that I underlined. It's so emotional. This book has so much going on. Just in the prologue in the first chapter, so much going on. I am enjoying it so much. But this is going to be the first book that I pick up to start my journey of diversifying my reads. So we're just gonna go through some different authors, some different black authors in this part of the video for this episode. I'm gonna call this Diversify, and this is episode 1. That's just my new little series, Diversify. I really want to make it a thing to be intentional with picking up books that I normally wouldn't pick up. And this one, I'm stepping out my comfort zone in 2 ways, because one, she's a black author, and I had the book one summer in Savannah, but I didn't read it. I think I actually unhauled it because I didn't know if I was ever going to read it. But when I seen this one, I read what it was about. It sounds so good. Basically, the premise of the story is there's a girl named Lee. She has went through a lot of hardship in life. She's going through a lot of grief. She's lost a lot of people. Life has been really hard, and she ends up in jail. And the book in chapter 1 starts off them going off of the bridge or a cliff, whatever. Because it's them going off of the cliff and the bus sinking. And it was a couple prisoners that was being transported, I believe, and the guard that was doing the transportation. So that's where it starts off, and it says Lee is the last of the wilds. She knows this because she watched them all die. Grief never truly fades, and even as the tragedy haunts her, Lee carries on because survival is in her blood. So when the transport bus taking her to prison careens off the road, killing everyone on board except her, she does what's in her nature. She survives. While searching for a place to hide, Lee stumbles upon an unexpected sanctuary, a flower farm in rural Alabama, tucked away from the world. What Lee doesn't expect is the found family there who have built something from the wreckage of their own lives, especially Jackson, the farm's owner, who sees through Lee's defenses, offers her small moments of tenderness, and encourages her to face her own tragedies. Slowly, Lee finds peace with the hard pace and soft nature of the farm. taking comfort in the life blooming around her. Maybe she's not beyond redemption, not too broken for something good. And maybe, just maybe, Lee starts to heal, but the past isn't so easily buried. No matter how far she runs, the truth of who she is and the ghosts of the wilds follow. And when those secrets catch up to her, threatening everything she's come to love, Lee will have to truly face what she can survive. So we are starting with this book. And I am so excited. I really think this is going to be a really, really, really good book. And I already, like I said, I highlighted so much. Not highlighted, but I underlined so much already. And there was this one part that I really enjoyed. I think I want to tell you guys. But this part gave me chills. Like, it made me... It says, Officer Madison believed in a being stronger than herself. In the scriptures she quoted, the exemplary life she led and the cross she wore around her neck weren't for decoration. God knew her, and if he heard her, this sign was what she needed to see, what she needed to let go. That, and then we go down a little further down the page. It says, I am pieced together by fragments of this day, a collection of moments that refuse to be forgotten. Later, the memory of her brave last moment keeps me company when all other jerk me awake. Later, this last look helped me make the hardest decision of my life. Not all memories are tangible, but this one I wanted to remember. A reminder that strength is not always measured in muscle and endurance, but in the grace with which we face the end. Cue the waterworks. This book is going to make me cry. I just feel it in my bones. It's gonna make me cry. And I think this is like a literary fiction. I don't think it's like it's not a romance. It's like a literary fiction. So I am excited to get into this book and just to see where this is gonna go, because I've never read a book like this. So not only is it a genre that I'm not really used to, it's also by a Black author. So it's making my reading diverse, and I'm so excited to get into it. But now I want to show you guys my haul. I recently picked up some books. I went to my local library bookstore, which I love going there because their books always range from like $1 to $3 max every time. And I love when I find good books. So let's do this little haul. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. So let's go through so I can show you guys all the books that I've recently picked up. Some of these are from the library, like I told you. A couple of these are from Barnes, and then one of these I got from Pango Books, but these are my most recent pickups, so I wanted to show you guys. So the first book we got is Love and Other Disasters. This is about two chefs, I believe. They're both on this like cooking challenge show type of thing. And they're trying not to fall for each other, basically. Like, there's stuff happening. I don't know. It just sounded really fun. And for $1, I couldn't pass it up. This book, well, it looks really fun. I think it's going to be really fun. And this is another book that is more diverse because one of these people one of the main characters is non-binary. So, LGBTQ plus representation. I love that. So, here's the first book. And then I picked up If the Sun Never Sets, which I don't own none of the other books in this series, but that's okay because I love Anna Wong. I need to read more of her books and catch up to the series that I'm in. But honestly, I love her books regardless, so we got this one. And then I picked up Butterflies and Hurricanes, and it sounds really good. I believe it's like a Russian mafia, and the girl is on a run. I don't know much else about it, but it's a short one, and it looks nice. I don't know if this was... I want to say this is an indie published book, and I want to read more indie books because I'm tired of the traditionally published books. Like, I want to branch out and support smaller creators, so hopefully that's what this one is, because that's really why I wanted it, because it looks like a book that isn't, and I don't see on here any like publishing houses, so hopefully this is one. And then I got a whole series. Well, I got a couple. So now this isn't the whole series, but this is 5 of the books in the series. The first one is The Fine Art of Faking It. Where It All Began, The Mistletoe Kisser, Not Part of the Plan, and Holding On to Chaos. These are all by Lucy Score, and I love these covers. As soon as I seen them, I knew I had to get them, and they were $2 a piece, so $10 for all 5 of them. These are the last 5 in the series. Well, these are, yeah, basically the last 5 in the series, and then there's one novella after the last one. So I need to get the first 4, but $10 for 5 books in a edition that isn't out anymore, you cannot beat it. I'm gonna look on like Pango Books and see where I can find the rest of the series in these covers. But yeah, and then we got another series. We got The Things We Never Got Over, Things We Left Behind, and Things We Hide from the Light, which is another series by Lucy Score. I really enjoy Lucy Score. I don't know if I really enjoy Lucy Score. I read Pretend You're Mine, or is that what it's called? I think it's Pretending You're Mine, something like that. And I really enjoyed it. And I wanted so badly to finish that series. I wanted the copy so bad. And so when I seen these at the library, I had to get them. So I got the last 2 books in that series, which is Finally Mine and Protecting What's Mine, also by Lucy Score. When I read the first book in the series, I enjoyed it so much. So much. And I didn't know it was a series at the time. So now that I've been looking through like what series I'm in the middle of, I realized I need to get the second book. And I've been like craving it. And it's more like, I want to say more like small town. It's not like, I don't know, small town romances in the summer just hit. I'm such a country girl. Like, I don't live in the country, but I love a good country anything. Like, I like to go camping. I like to go outside with my shoes off. I like to do a lot of stuff, swimming and fishing. Like, I like to be outside. I don't know. I've always wanted to live in a big city, but I am not a city girl. I am a country girl through and through. I love all the small town everything. It's just so homey. So homey and wholesome, and that's just what I enjoy. So we picked up these 2, and then these was the last 2 books of my book haul from the library. The next 3 are going to be books that I got from Barnes & Nobles. The first one is Restore Me by J.L. Seegars. It's another book by a Black author, I want to say. I think, actually, like 90% sure. And this is so stunning. I am so excited to read this. Her hair looks like mine. Sometimes being half Black, I don't feel like I fit in. And like, I feel like the only way you know that I am half Black is because I have the thick curly hair, the beautiful curly hair that you associate with Black women. And I don't get a lot of representation in books, honestly. So I feel like this is a new journey, not just for like me diversifying my read, but me being able to see the struggles that people go through, Black people in particular go through, that I may not have experienced because I'm not fully Black, but people that I am related to or that I am close to may have experienced. Like, I just love the thought of learning about my heritage, whether it's true or in a fiction book, because a lot of these things, they stem from real life situation and circumstances. And honestly, I feel like although the books are fiction, it has truth to it everywhere you look. So I'm really excited to get into this one. And honestly, when I went and picked this book up, that is what gave me the idea of starting this whole book series of diversifying my reads, because lately I have been wanting to get books to read more diversely. I just didn't know where to start. And then I seen this one and I was like, look, I just need to start somewhere. I have 1 book coming in the mail that actually is 3 books because it's a whole series that I really want to read also in this video. And then I want to read this one. I don't know if we're going to pick it. Like, this is 9 times out of 10 probably going to be the next one I pick up in this video. But I also got another book from Pango Book called The Roommate Risk, and I am so excited to get into that one too. So honestly, I just think I'm in my era of branching out and trying more Black authors. First book I picked up by a Black author was not the best book. I actually did not enjoy it, which I think left a bad taste in my mouth for Black authors, because it just felt, I don't know how to explain it. It felt really corny. I don't know. It was like corny. I didn't like he was like head over heels for the girl, but she kind of felt manipulative in a way. I didn't like the way that it felt. It didn't feel right. More for instance, for me, I want to see the chemistry. I want to see the yearning. I want to see life in like real life situations and like how they overcome it together. I didn't like that it was like jumpy, and then he felt like he was trying and she just felt like she was doing whatever she wanted. I don't know. I didn't like that. That book wasn't for me, but hopefully I really feel like this one is going to be good. I don't know, when I picked it up it seemed good, and on the back it's already like something happened and he came to her rescue type of thing, and now she's like starting to see him in a different light, and she lost her husband, so it's her husband's best friend but her deceased husband best friend, and then in his part is like he's had feelings for her for a while but he's just never spoke about him, he's never brought it up, and now they're coming and resurfacing. I feel like this is going to be so tension filled, especially with the grief of losing her husband and the battle of right from wrong with dating and like being attracted to her husband best friend, somebody who's been in her life when she was with her husband. I don't know, I just feel like this could have so much depth to it, and I'm so excited to read it. So we're gonna read this together. I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts, of course, but let's move on to the next two books I got from Barnes. I got Crucible, which I also think the main character in here is a Black woman, and I think this is a, what is it? Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I think that's what I heard somebody say. Retelling. So she has gold hair, if I'm not mistaken, and she's like in this plane crash, and she has to survive, and she finds this cabin, and these three men live in the cabin, so she ends up with them and is just surviving. I don't really know the story and like what's actually going to happen, but it says the mountains will test her, the wilds will forge her, but the men, they'll keep her. And on the back it says America's Sweetheart has been canceled. From teen star to international phenom to the biggest celebrity in the world, Aurelia George has suddenly found herself on the other side of adoration. The public thinks they hate her when they never really knew her. The saddest tragedy of all is that she doesn't know herself. Done with the fame, glitz, and glam, the whole doe-eyed princess charade, Aurelia decides she's taking back her life, even if it costs her everything. But her uncle has other plans. Shipped far away until the heat dies, Aurelia finds herself in the one place where her name means nothing. When a blizzard causes her plane to crash, she becomes stranded in the wilds of northern Canada, a sole survivor with no one to turn to, no one except them, the misanthropic mountain men who shut themselves away. It's their cabin Aurelia finds in the icy wilderness, and their obsession she ignites when they discover her sleeping in one of their beds. Thorin, Khalil, and Ezekiel, and all of his personalities, have only longed for one thing in 9 long years: a woman to warm their beds. Surviving a plane crash, wolves, avalanches, frozen lakes, and a harsh winter with 3 feral men is nothing compared to Aurelia's hardest trial of all, finding herself. So that's, I don't know, that just sounds really good, really interesting, and a premise, like I said, that I have never read before, so I'm excited to get into it. And then the last book we got from Barnes is Behind Closed Doors, which I just think is going to be so good, and this one also has some really gorgeous art. I love seeing the art, and then this was really nice too. I love when books have art on the inside, and the sprayed edge is so pretty. The top says My Darling, and then the cover, if y'all can see, it has glitter. It's so cute. This is stunning. So I'm excited to get into it. This is I want to say a dark romance. He's like, I don't even know, what is he? So it's a single dad again, but I think he's like in some dangerous stuff, and one day he comes for pickup and people get to shooting, and he takes her and his daughter and locks them up and hires her as a stay-in nanny until he can get the situation under control and get her back home safely. It just sounds really good. Like, that's up my alley. I don't know. I really enjoy books where I don't know, single dads have books have been hitting lately, but also like I like mafia, danger, stuff like that. So this just sounds right up my alley. I don't know if he's a mafia man, but it just gives, if you're getting shot at, you're doing something dangerous. So that's that one. And then the last book I just got today. Just got in the mail from Pango Books. And it is For the Wolf by Hannah Witten. I read the back of this. It says, the first daughter is for the throne. The second daughter is for the wolf. And on the inside it says, as the only second daughter born in centuries, Red has one purpose: to be sacrificed to the wolf in the wilder wood, in the hope he'll return the world's captured gods. Red is almost relieved to go, plagued by a dangerous power she can't control. She knows that at least in the wilder wood, she can't hurt those she loves again. But the legends lie. The wolf is a man, not a monster. Her magic is a calling, not a curse. And if she doesn't learn how to use it, the monsters the gods have become will swallow the wilderwood and her world whole. This book sounds so good. Like, I feel like I say it about all my books, but all my books just sound so good. Like, all the books I've been picking up recently sound so good. But this one, it sounds really good. I think this is going to be a good book. I don't know if this is a series. I don't know how many books is in the series. If it is a series, I just know I am so excited to get into this. I'm so sad though because I got it in the mail and it's a little dented up on the side. But honestly, the way that I might tear this book up when I read it, I don't even care. It's okay. And it was only like I think it actually was $1. I think it was $1. $1 or $2 on Pango. It was literally so cheap. So I don't even care. Don't even care. But I'm just really excited to get into it. So, but that was my haul. And hey guys, so we just got some book mail in. Let's grab it. We got some book mail, so let's open it up together. I'm so excited for these books, especially what's in the box. I know what everything is because we ordered it through Pango Books. If you aren't using Pango Books to order your books, you need to. You can find so many good titles for so cheap. So my fiance ordered me this one. I'm so excited. We got Legendary. What's in it? Oh, and they put a bookmark in it. That's so cute. But we got Legendary. I really need to finish this series, so I'm excited to have the second book. And then let's open up this big boy. They took some good care of this one. I'm so excited. She really wrapped this thing up. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate that. My books were protected for real. No games. Okay. Alright. We got Long Shot, Hook Shot, and Block Shot by Kennedy Ryan. I'm so excited to read these. So excited. This is one of the books I'm hoping to get to this week. I'm so excited. Oh, I wanted these so bad, but I got my books. This is my little book haul, and I'm excited to get into them. I also picked up, I've been reading a little bit more of Where the Wildflowers Grow. I just read another chapter. That's all. I'm only on chapter 3. I'm not really... Bella, what are you doing? Oh, I'm not really as far in as I would hope, but I do plan on reading for a little bit more tonight. I did go to the library earlier, and I just sat and read chapter 3 just to get a little further in. I'm almost 50 pages in. We're on page 40. So I'm getting in, but not as fast as I would like. But the book is good. It's kind of a little sad. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really deep book. I feel like it's like harder to read because it's sad, and like it's kind of like the story of her life and like how she ended up where she's at, and like how everything progressed from where she's at right now. So it's really good though. I really enjoyed this book. I'm enjoying it right now. I want to get some more. I definitely want to try to get maybe to like the 100-page mark today, or one. Maybe I try to get to chapter 8 or 10. Ooh, I'm on 3. Maybe I can try to get to 10. 10 is almost 200 pages in there. So am I gonna sit down and read for that long? I don't know, but I am gonna sit down and read. So yeah, but that's my book haul, and that's just my update. It's not much going on in the book right now. She kind of just explained, like, it just talks a lot about like her family, how she was raised up, and like the things that she witnessed and went through while being young, and then it kind of relates back to what she's going through now. And it's really nice, but it is really sad, so it is kind of harder to read. But I'm going to go chill on the couch and maybe pick up either Where the Wildflowers Grow or my other read that I'm reading right now. I'm not sure which one I want to pick up right now, but something. So it is time for a little update. I haven't came and talked to you guys for a few days, so I want to tell you guys like kind of where I'm at with my reading for this video. So first, let's start off with what I read last night and finished. Yesterday I picked up Long Shot, and we finished this whole book. I tabbed it. I'm so mad. I put it in my purse and somehow my whole page just folded. I don't know, but I tabbed, and this was a really, I want to say it was really devastating, but it was really good at the same time. The writing, Kennedy Ryan has like a unique writing style. Like it sounds like her, because I've seen like her talk in a review before, and I can just hear her as I read her books. Like I don't know what it is, but it's so Kennedy Ryan. It's like nobody else can write how she writes, because she writes in her own voice, if you know what I mean. And it's so good. It was so good, but it was very sad. This book follows August and Iris. Iris is in this relationship and it's not a good one. August is in the NBA. He is like new to the NBA, whatever, and they have this meeting. They meet each other, but at the time, Iris is in a relationship, and it's the night before August, like big game. And from there, it kind of just follows them through a couple years, like him getting acclimated to the NBA, her and her relationship, and like starting motherhood, stuff like that. And it follows them, and it turns really dark for her, and it's so sad. But it also turns dark for him because he does have this situation happen, and like he has to get through these obstacles before he can really get where he wants to be. And through all of it, like he always thinks about her, talks about her, like he is obsessed with her, in love with her, and she is in another relationship with somebody else and going through stuff with that person, and it's just so sad. But it says she kissed the prince and he turned into a fraud. Now her fairy tale is upside down. Iris Dupree meets August West in a sports bar during her last semester of college. It's the conversation of a lifetime and sends sparks flying in every direction. The connection is undeniable, but the timing is all wrong. August is poised for the NBA draft and Iris belongs to another man, basketball's golden boy and August's longtime rival. The two go their separate ways, but they often recall that electric night and what could have been. While August has embarked on his all-star life studded with wealth and fame, Iris's perfect public relationship has become a nightmare behind closed doors, a tarnished dream of fool's gold. When August re-enters her life, the world seems briefly bright again, but Iris's darkest nights are not over yet. To survive, she must build her own strength and trust that her bond with August can endure after all this time, even when her fraudulent prince has vowed never to let her go. It was so good. Oh my gosh. So I did give this book 5 stars. I did rate it 5 stars. It was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. It does have a bonus epilogue. So I do think tonight, like later, I'm going to read the bonus epilogue. But I finished the original story. So that was this one. And then I did pick up this one, Where Wildflowers Grow. And I only read one chapter. I read chapter 2. So I'm only on chapter 3. I decided to put this down for right now because I have 2 other books that I still want to get to in this video. And this one, I really want to take my time. I'm annotating it. So, like, I'm trying to really digest what's being said and, like, feel the writing. And I'm really enjoying the story. The story is really good. I just want to take my time with it. So instead of rushing to try to get this done so I can get to other books, I just decided to put it down until I can really give it the time that it deserves. So the next books that I'm thinking about picking up, I only have one back here with me. The other one's in the living room, but it's Restore Me by J.L. Seegars. I want to read this one, but my fiance told me to read The Roommate Risk first. So I'm going to read that one today and then maybe pick up this one tomorrow. It is Thursday and I am finishing this video off approximately like Saturday. So I have today, tomorrow, and Saturday to read this one and The Roommate Risk, and I think I can do it because The Roommate Risk is I have the audiobook. It's only a 9-hour audiobook, so I definitely am going to be picking that one up today and reading it. Probably read the whole thing today, honestly, because it's not a long book, and I'm just in the mood to binge it, so that's what I think I'm going to do. And then I'm going to pick this one up, and I'm really excited because after reading Kennedy Ryan, like, all the depth that she had in that book, that story was so good. I'm hoping to get something just as good in this one because this one sounds really good. And I just love this picture, y'all. I love it. Every time I see it, I just love it because of her little curly hair. I love that. But yeah, so I'm excited to get into this one next. And well, not next because I'm getting into The Roommate Risk first, but I'm excited to get into this one after that. So yeah, but now that we're done with our little update, I do have a haul. I did get some books yesterday and I want to show you guys the books we got. So we went to Books A Million. Picked up some new releases. So let's go over the new releases that we got. So we got 4 new releases, and I'm pretty sure y'all could probably tell what they are just by the sprayed edges. I love a book with a good sprayed edge. But the first one we got is Across Vanishing Sky. I actually got this. I didn't get this one from Books A Million. I got this from our local bookstore, Booked Up. And I'm excited to read it. And I'm going to read it for this challenge. They're doing a bingo challenge for March. So I think I'm going to try to read this for that challenge. And I'm so excited. And then we got To Cage a Wild Bird. And I've heard nothing but good things. They said it's like she's trying to break somebody out of the prison. And then but she has to like not get caught or something like that. I don't know. It says get in, get out, don't fall in love. Fall in love, sister. No, I'm just kidding. But this is so pretty too. The back says get to the blood tree. Get to the blood tree. Get to the blood tree. So I don't really know exactly what this book is about, but I heard so many good reviews. I'm so excited to get into it. And then we got In Her Own League by Liz Tom 40. And I haven't finished the Windy City series yet. I have 3 more books in that series to finish, and then I can get to this one. But I heard she do have one coming out that isn't a part of that series at all. Like, that doesn't connect in no way. So if I don't get to this one by then, I'll read that one first. But Liz Tom 40 has become my autobi author. One of my autobi authors. I have a few now, but she is one of them. Because the Windy City series is so good, and her writing in them is so good that I just feel like her books will just be good. So I want to read her backlog if she has any other books, and then I want to read all her new books. So, and then we got Just Friends by Haley Pham, which I'm so excited to get into. And then her chapter pages are stunning. Like, she's got like little cute decorations, not decorations, but like cute little pictures on her chapter pages. And I wonder if, are they the same too? Oh, I think they're the same too. Maybe the same too. But I wonder, yeah, they are the same too. But I wonder if that has any importance to the book. Like, if that has anything to do with the book. But I don't know. But those were the 4 books that I picked up. I am so excited. We're probably going to go to the bookstore again today because Target has these blind dates with a book now. And so we might be going to Target to get one of those. And then we might end up going to Booked Up to get a book. So we'll see later if I go get any more books. But I just wanted to give y'all like a little update on how the reading was going. And we did finish one book. I didn't really get any B-roll. I didn't get any footage of me reading it because I literally came home from the gym last night, sat down, and listened to the whole audiobook. I was like maybe an hour into it on chapter like 2 or 3. Not even an hour. I think I started on chapter like 2 or 3 last night when I sat down, and I just read the rest of the book. I just sat there and finished. I binged the whole book, and I'm so happy I did. It was so good. And I just did not want the story to end. Like, I wanted to keep going. And I was so happy. Like, the ending, it definitely wasn't like it was a happy ending, but it wasn't a happy ending. Like, something happened close to the end that made it really sad. Not sad, but sad. It was definitely not the type of typical happy ending that you would get in a romance, but it did end really well. So if you haven't read that book, you need to read it. But if you have, I kind of want to tell you guys like a quote or two from it. Let's go through. I'm gonna tell y'all one of my tabs. So let's see, what is this one? Like this one, she said, the mind is a master strategist, knowing instinctively when to advance and when to withdraw. Sometimes the heart speaks in whispers, and by the time we listen, it's too late and we don't know. Like, that's the type of writing we got in here. It's so cute. This part says, they were playing basketball with each other. They was playing horse, and she made a shot. She said, am I ready for the pros? He said, you can be on my team. She said, and what position will I play on your team? He said, at the 5 spot. It says the 5 spot. His position is point guard or the 1 spot. Shooting guard is the 2. The 3 is small forward, and the 4 is power forward. The 5 is center. He said, if you were mine, Iris, there would be no doubt what position you'd hold in my life. You'd be centered. I'd play you at the 5. August, the man that you are. Okay? I love this book so much. This one right here says, life doesn't always deliver on its promises, and some dreams taste sweetest before they come true. She just has a way of wording things that just that is just so good. Like, I love her books. I cannot wait to get into some more. I have the rest of the series, so I definitely think I'm going to read the rest of the series. And then I also have Before I Let Go, and I forgot the other one, but I just got it. I literally just bought it not too long ago. But the second book in that series, and I definitely want to get the third one. Her writing is slowly but surely becoming like one of my tops. So I don't know, if Kennedy Ryan come out with some more books, I might have to read it. And I might have to go through her backlist and see what her books are all about, because I started Before I Let Go and I think I was enjoying it, but I didn't finish it. And now that I finished this one, I definitely want to go back into Before I Let Go and finish that book up, because the premise of that one is like they were divorced. It's like a second chance type of thing, I believe. And this one, I don't even know what I would say this would be, because it's not like a second chance because they were never together. But I don't know. I have no idea what this would even be considered, but it was so good. But yeah, alright, y'all, so it is pretty late. I am about to get ready to go to bed. I meant to check in with you guys earlier, but I wanted to give myself the whole day. I wanted to give myself the whole day to kind of just read as much as I could, but I had a pretty busy Saturday, so I didn't get to read as much as I wanted to, but I did get to read some. So I'm gonna give you guys the final update of the reading for this vlog, because the weekly vlog is about to come to an end. So let's talk about the wrap up for the week, what I finished, what I didn't finish, plans, what I continue to finish, everything like that. So first we picked up Restore Me. I am on chapter 15. Oh, that's a lie. I'm on chapter 13. I'm on page 139. And this book is going really good so far. I wanted to try to finish it up today, but I just got really busy and I couldn't listen to it. So I didn't get to pick this up. I did do some reading of this today. I read for at least like 2 hours, like an hour and a half earlier. And like I said, I want to get in, like finish it up, but it's a pretty long book. It's over 500 pages. So I'll finish it up maybe tomorrow. I'm not sure, but it's going well so far. So far, it's following Dominic and Sloane. Dominic is Sloane's ex-husband, not ex-husband, but deceased husband's best friend. So they've been in each other's life for years, but for years he's had this thing for her that he hasn't been able to really act on, and she has always thought he hated her, but there's more to it than just that. And I'm excited to get into it more to kind of see how everything played out and how they ended up where they're at. But so far it's going really well. I'm enjoying it. I did see a bad review, 1 or 2 bad reviews that made me not want to pick it up, but I'm actually kind of happy I did, because I just can't trust everybody reviews. Like, even if it's somebody that I trust with everything, I still cannot base my reading off their reviews. So I'm happy I still picked it up. The next book is Where the Wildflowers Grow, which we picked up in the beginning of this video, but I have not picked up since. I do want, like I said, I want to finish this one, but I want to finish it on my time and not like rushing to get it done for a video. So I have no more like updates on this book. I haven't made no more progress since the last time I brought this up. I just want to let you know that this book has been picked up. I just want to kind of go over that little update, even though I haven't read any more. Next, we read The Roommate Risk. I did not really update you guys on this one. I don't think I updated you guys at all. I do think I told y'all I was going to be starting this, but I don't remember if I told y'all anything else. I did read this whole book. I wanted to read it in one day, and it's such a short book. I thought I could. The audiobook was only 9 hours. I did not like the audiobook at all. The audiobook definitely ruined the reading experience for me, because I did not like the voices. I don't know what it was, but I did not like the female's voice. I don't know. I just really didn't like, I don't know. And then I gave it a 3 stars. It was just a decent book. I think if I ever reread it, I would have to reread it physically and not with audiobook. Maybe I would like it more if I did read it physically, but 3 stars, it was alright. It wasn't the best book ever. I'm happy I was able to read it though, because I really do want to start reading more books by Black authors and just diversifying my reads. So it's another book added into the column of books read by Black authors, and I'm happy that I did, and I love the cover. And I really enjoyed the male's POV and like when it was his turn to talk. I just didn't like the voice that was used for the females, which is what threw me off with the audiobook. But other than that, the book was actually fun. I just couldn't get through it in one night because the voices were rubbing me the wrong way. I don't know. I wasn't really enjoying the voices, but I still finished it. It still was good. 3 stars. Actually, I think I gave it 3.25 if I'm being honest. I don't remember for sure. Maybe I'll put it somewhere on the screen once I get the actual rating, but I think I gave it 3.25. So, like I said, it was good. The audiobook is definitely what knocked it down a few pegs, but other than that, it was just a fun, spicy book. Really cute. Kind of cute. But yeah. The final book that we picked up and read in this vlog was Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. This was a 5-star read for me. I enjoyed this book so much. I love this book. I don't know why it took me so long to get into Kennedy Ryan, but honestly, I'm so happy that I'm finally branching out and reading books by Black authors, and especially her books. I feel like if I ever want to read a book by a Black author and I feel like the writing is not my style, I know for a fact I can trust Kennedy Ryan. Because her writing, I've noticed, stays the same. Like, she has a unique writing style, a unique writing voice in all her books. So, I just know I will always enjoy one of her books. Like, maybe it won't be 5 stars, but I just know I can enjoy the writing and know I'm going to be in for a good story with depth and a lot of personality without being too cringed out, if you know what I mean. So I really enjoyed this book a lot. I got a lot of highlights in it, not highlights but annotations, a lot of tabs. I really would reread this again. That's the funny thing. I'm so happy I picked this up. I definitely will be picking up more of her books and reading her backlog. I want to finish this series out. I want to get back into Before I Let Go and finish that series up. So I will be reading more of her. And yeah, but I'm so happy I'm just so happy I started this little diversifying series, and I can't wait to see what other books I'm going to get into and what other books I'm going to be able to read for this series. But that is the end of this first episode of Diversifying My Reads. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I know I didn't finish as many books as I wanted to, but that is not the goal. The goal is to read more books that is diverse and out of my comfort zone, because I want to expand my reading. So to have finished 2 books and to be 25% through a third in a week, I think that's good progress. And I have been reading other books on the side. Like these books I've been reading for, let me pick up all 4. These books I've been reading for this video, but I have been also reading like a Kindle book, and that sometimes takes away, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in next week's video. And if you like this type of style video, let me know down below. I'm kind of testing out a few different ways of recording because I don't know what suits me the best, but right now I enjoyed the way this kind of went. So if you guys want to see more of this type of vlog, please let me know. But I will see you guys next week in our next video.